Someone stopped by earlier. He said his name was Ulysses. Really gravelly voice, wearing a dust filter or something. Anyway, he said, send Mike to Lonesome Rogue? Lonesome Rogue? I can't even read my own handwriting. Gee willikers. Lonesome Rogue.
You sure you didn't get a coffee stain on that paper?
I'm pretty sure it says Lonesome Rogue, or Lonesome Frog? Lonesome Frog.
Where would I go to meet this solitary amphibian?
It's just off 187, next to the Waffle House.
That's right, today we're doing the Lonesome Road DLC. Hope you like lots of dialogue, and if you don't, you might want to skip this episode. It's a difficult DLC, this one, especially because you have to walk it by yourself, no companions. That's why I'm bringing my companions, they should make things easier. We have an anti-material rifle, because having 5 companions didn't make things easy enough, right? Also, the robots don't seem to be able to move or attack.
I never know when it's enough.
Feel like this is gonna be a cakewalk. I honestly don't know what I did to make that happen. The robots just don't function anymore. I broke them somehow. Raoul, take a look at this! It looks kinda like a ghoul, but he's wearing Legion armor. A Legion ghoul? Preposterous, am I right? But even stranger, there's one wearing NCR armor. Were they working together? Is it possible for Legion and NCR to form mutual friendships? If it is possible, then I've probably killed a lot of people unnecessarily.
There's your signal. Faint, but there. Charging ahead like the rest of our brothers. Blood in your eyes.
You called me brother. That must mean you're part of the Legion too. Or the Brotherhood of Steel, I suppose.
I hold Legion to be my brothers, even as misguided as they are. And you, more so than most.
I'm not misguided, and I'm not a traitor. When I walk, I don't hide my presence, like you.
Legion wears many colors, east and west. You may be blinded by Vegas' light, or maybe you walked so far west, the bear's sickness crept into you.
You speak, and yet you've said nothing. You must be Ulysses.
Not my given name. Close enough. Took it from history. Found it in a book. It's an old world name. Ulysses lived a long time ago. Long before the old world set fire to itself. He made a mark without being myth. Had to fight during a time when his world had 2 flags, and he had to make them one.
Ulysses sounds like a Legion name. Perhaps a Legion hero?
It's just a name. You have no idea who I am. You'll know by the end.
I think I understand. You're a profligate who gave up their birth name and chose Ulysses as your name for war.
If you follow a symbol to the end, ask yourself what that means. More important, ask what happens after the end.
I suppose if you wanted to kill me, you would have sprung an ambush.
No, I couldn't. And I'm thinking you can't kill me either. If you did, you'd answer for it, just as I would.
You're not gonna kill me because we're both Legion? You following Caesar's orders still?
You've got enough distance ahead of you. Save your breath for the road. Don't waste it on words.
I'm not worried. I've already broken this game by bringing in all my companions. Nothing's gonna be a challenge for me.
The Divide. This place is a slice of it. Old military. Can still smell the pride. And the fear. Got new inhabitants now. Other than ghosts. More recent. Recruits.
Are there inhabitants besides robots? Doesn't look like anyone's alive around here.
These new inhabitants, not natives, most of them, came with duty, purpose, ready to kill each other. The Divide was stronger. Left marks on them too. Not bear, not bull. Now, radiations marked them, made them equal in history's eyes.
I did notice that some of the dead in that silo were Legion Frumentari.
Might have been. Once. To the divide they came. In the divide, they rest. Even as the fires here burned them from within, the winds of the divide tore their skin, exposed them, screaming to the sky. And just as the divide tears at them, so they tear at each other, for sport, like some tribal scarification. Falling back to their history, maybe. No matter what they suffer, the radiation, fire of the divide sustains them, makes them stronger.
Maybe the radiation of this area is what sustains them. Maybe they feast on the decaying atoms.
There's truth in your words. Those wounds, they couldn't live otherwise. The divide winds have torn the skin from many of them. Maybe the radiation is the only thing keeping them walking.
Enough talking! You went to a lot of trouble to bring me here, and I've got one question for you. Who are you, and what are your opinions on the varying factions in the Mojave?
America sleeps ahead of you. Its nightmares filled with quakes, storms. You'll need to find your own path. The divide will send its worst against you. It may break you. We'll see if you're stronger.
Now that I think about it, we've never met face to face, have we, Ulysses? For all I know, your brain could be in that robot.
For glory and honor.
Alright, gang, I may have killed Ulysses immediately out the door. In which case, I saved us a bunch of time. You guys see something? You're a little jumpy. I don't see anybody. You're probably jumping at shadows. You're probably shooting at shadows. You're probably getting shot by shadows. Don't really see what the big deal is. Detonating nuclear warheads. Not like we have portable nukes and other items of such manner. Okay. Ow. Maybe a little tougher than normal. Ow. Ow. I said that ow on your behalf. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little profligates. 4 little, 5 little dead little profligates. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little profligates. Poke your head out. 10 little profligates dying.
You like that, huh?
11. And 12 is the boss battle. This time I'm not going to injure myself by standing too close to it. What, did I hear a car alarm? Was one of these vehicles still functional? Oh my god, you grew wings! Are you familiar with this place? The radiation around here?
Was there more for us to discuss?
No, it was pretty much just that one thing.
Later.
Yup, later.
Was quiet for a time. Thought the road had claimed another of the Legion. Too many of the bull have already fallen here to radiation, fire, and what burrows below.
Some of those ghouls were wearing Legion armor and strange masks and blades.
They bear false versions of Legate the Muse's masks, the one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the divide tears at them.
Some of those other ghouls had NCR gear, and they weren't carrying masks or blades.
NCR. They don't have symbols in the same way Legion does. They revere their mines and explosives, guns. That is their religion. Death from afar. Take pride in it.
And yet they were working side by side with the ones in Legion armor.
Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield, now turned against the divide. Few survived, intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion.
The Legion would destroy this road if it were being used as a supply line for Hoover Dam.
The dam, that old world wall, Kimball, Caesar, house. You'd think that our world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Caesar could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him. And the divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the divide belongs to history.
If you're Legion and I'm Legion, why are we fighting?
You got too much of the bear sickness in you to live.
How dare you accuse me of being in bed with the bear? When I find you, I'm gonna take this high-powered anti-material sniper rifle and oh, actually, I gotta see what you're saying here.
Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are. NCR staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes. Walk west into the sun, and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
I'm gonna find you and tie you to a table. Then I'm gonna monologue at you for 3 hours straight and see how you like it. I imagine you won't like it all that much. You guys see something? Oh yeah.
No piscum Calais.
Look at this guy. He had a powerful weapon. Not no more. Nope.
Well done.
Assassin. If killing needs to be done, I'll face my victims, not kill from a distance like you.
Big talk, little man. I've enslaved women that are 100 times the legionary you'll ever be.
Last I heard, you needed a weapon between your legs to carry one for Caesar.
That must be why you're not Legion anymore.
What do you... I see the way of it. Have fight in you at least. Save it for the road ahead.
Whoa, incoming! Now there is a warhead right behind him. Ow, ow, I'm on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll! That Deathclaw seems undisturbed. He's badly injured, but he just took it like a boss.
Ferocious would be an understatement.
Almost hate to put him down. Sniper, sniper in the tower. Counter sniper on the ground. We got a sensor module and some wonder glue. Cherry bombs and conductors. I can't open this panel. Maybe if I cross a couple of wires back here. I don't see anything inside the cabinet. Did I do that? I feel like I might have done that. Don't tell anybody I did that. I want to go down there, but they say you shouldn't use an elevator when there's a fire. You gotta use the stairs instead, you know? But I'm kinda lazy, so let's use the elevator anyway. I feel like maybe that was a mistake. Achilles, might wanna... yeah, pay attention to your surroundings. That's just so... oh god! Oh god! Okay, so, you also should be watching out for me. Watching my back. Good. Thank you for keeping your hands and arms tucked inside the coaster.
You carried that thing to the divide. I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You carry death wherever you go. I'll see you answer for this. The road doesn't end here. There's more to come. I swear to you.
Seriously, that explosion was an accident. Are you mad that it undermined your plans?
Ignorance is a choice. As for anger, it is what I carry for the dead and all that come here.
You mean your brothers in the Legion? Our brothers, right?
The Legion who died here, they didn't deserve to die, like those that died in the fires of Boulder City. Any who die beneath the flag of the Bull, their death should be in battle. The divide was more than that. Its people more than that.
It sounds like this place means more to you than the Legion does.
Yes, its people strong. Outlast the bear, outlast the bull. Promise of something better.
So you're calling me a traitor even though that title belongs to you?
It is a title you earned, Legion or not. You have betrayed more than you know. There was hope here, another chance, a new nation stirring to life, a place I could have set my flag. Now, like the dam, it's too covered in blood to see what it could have been.
Legion does not kill Legion, but you're not that anymore.
If that's all that drives you, it won't last. The Legion, it won't last either. The way ahead and below leads to the heart of the divide. And there, you and I, we'll have an ending to things.
Yes, let's settle the score. Oh, no time for killing the messenger this time. We've got some flares incoming. I thought they were going to do more, but I guess they're just flares. Let's say you found a genie and he said he could grant you 3 wishes. What would your first wish be? I wish I could have my skin back. I think we all want that wish. What would your second wish be? I hope I never get blown up by a nuclear warhead I'm sitting by. Haha, that seems like a waste of a wish. I don't think that would ever happen. Oh, you were wrong! Just gotta make our way through here. Stand a little too close, Wolpus. Don't look at me like that! Here he is, the man himself. Oh, he's got a rocket of his own. And a couple of his own companions. We still have him outnumbered. And the flag we follow is stronger than any of his.
So you came, Frumentari, come to carry out Caesar's law. His voice carries no weight here. You are too late. The sequence has begun just as before.
The Legion doesn't typically abide by traitors. What made you turn your coat?
Even after the road you've walked, you only see a traitor before you. You don't see, listen, even when it's all around you. No matter if I nailed it into your head like a gift from Caesar. You destroyed something larger than the bear, greater than the bull. The truth is, you serve nothing, believe nothing, killing you, meaningless.
You accuse me of following nothing. I have rallied tribe after tribe behind Caesar, destroyed enemy after enemy. I have laid before him a clear path for him to waltz right in and take the dam and thereby Vegas. You, the man who's turned his tail, betrayed the organization. You're insane.
No. Now there is purpose. What I do now is an act of conviction.
So what, you gonna bomb the Legion?
The sickness of the bear already lies within you. If there were time, I would let you kill the Legion. But no, the Legion will burn as well.
I don't care what happens to the NCR, but I can't permit you to harm the Legion.
Not all the East will burn. The Legion does not need to be destroyed, only contained within new borders. After that, it will fall as any culture bred on war, on forward momentum. It will falter, collapse.
The Legion cannot be contained. Its strength is raw and unmatched. You were Legion once yourself. You know this firsthand.
There is conviction in your words, enough to rival a legate. Perhaps, Caesar, you believe what you say. If you feel I do not know the Legion's strength, then I will listen.
There is no honor in murdering from a distance. And ignore the fact that I'm using a sniper rifle. That doesn't help my point.
The West, the East, they are not the divide, and nothing you can do can prevent the missile's launch. Convincing me changes nothing.
History is precarious. One person can break a nation. Another could strengthen it.
You have spoken truly. There is a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people. Yet it may not matter. The divide still stands against us.
You say that, but I'm pretty sure I've killed everything in the divide.
Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and bull. They will have found their way in, just as you did. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here.
You realize I've killed 1,000 ghouls on my way in here. Really not terribly worried about this.
Profligates.
If they're working with the Ghoul NCR, then these Ghoul Legion are no brothers of ours.
You like that, huh?
Mercy killings. Let them rest.
They can rest without legs.
You have forgotten all you were. Traded glory for savagery. Fitting.
And now they die.
You've shown them fear, but not enough. More will come.
Yeah, they can try. Hey, I think I got a twofer. This is going on a flank.
Beasts from the divide. To the divide they return.
He thinks he's sneaky.
Watch the floor. Minds. Tactics of the bear.
He's planting mines! I've never seen that before. What tactics? Holy cow.
To the divide they return.
Yeah? You want to do it? You want me to do it?
Let's get started.
Like that?
I did it. Well, that was fun.
If we're done here, let's leave the divide behind. If we get separated, I'll meet you above Hopeville, near the canyon wreckage.
Well, you currently have that missile pointed straight at Legion territory. Probably should change that. I hope you don't mind, but I redirected those missiles. They're gonna go to NCR territory now. I figure we got these missiles, might as well put them to good use. All that stuff I said earlier about not attacking from a distance. Just kidding.
Full circle. Walked your road. Now back again. Something else in you needing an answer.
How long are you gonna sit here, staring over the ruins of the divide?
Need to be here. See what was done. It's custom of the bear to never see the marks it claws in the land. Not my custom.
Well, the Long 15 is no more. The main supply line into NCR has been cut.
Only delays the end for the bull. A new wall for them to scale and cross once they're done with the Mojave and Hoover Dam.
It's not a magic bullet, but it makes Caesar's job easier, the same way killing House did.
Wonder what happens to Vegas now. The tribes, families. We'll see. What you did was for the best. The old world died long ago. Anyone who believes they can make it return, and everything will be as it was, It is a dangerous belief. Needs to be silenced before their belief spreads. If you saw a house, you didn't see a man. An old world spirit, perhaps. Filthy, diseased. If so, killing him was mercy, not cruelty.
I nuked him from orbit. It's one less thing we'll have to deal with after we take Hoover Dam.
Old world wall, run red with blood of bear and bull. It'll bleed more before the sun sets on the Mojave. It's the wall by which this age will be measured. Old world never meant it as such.
Alright, I'm heading back to the Mojave now. Got a few things I need to take care of.
Can hear the weight in your feet. You're bound for that old world wall. Hoover Dam. Maybe not now. In time. Bear and bull shed too much blood there to let it go. Can't stop you from going. Wouldn't.
I'm back!
Oh, how'd it go?
I nuked the NCR with a missile.
Good God, man! I realize we don't like the NCR, but that's a nuclear weapon! You can't just use those so frivolously! How many megatons was it?
I don't really know.
Did you properly service the missile before you launched it? Because nuclear missiles do have a shelf life.
I hope the shelf life is over 200 years.
No, it's usually about a decade.
So you're saying I launched a dud missile?
You may have launched a dud missile, yes. Especially if there was a tritium booster in it. Because that tritium only has a half-life of 10 years.
How do you know so much about missile technology?
Both of my parents were nuclear missile technicians.
Oh, are you trying to give me a backstory now? Tell me, what are your opinions on the Legion and the NCR?
I think the Legion is good. They are a great people, and they're great, and Kaiser is my favorite. The NCR is bad. I don't like the NCR. They're full of bureaucrats, and also, their feet smell.
Didn't realize you had such strong opinions on feet.
We're not going there again.